I want to see a world where every girl is in school, is experiencing the joy of learning, where every girl has access to equal opportunities, ensuring that she has choices and she has a voice. I am Safeena Husain and I educate girls. Today in India, we have one of the highest numbers of out-of-school girl population, approximately around 4 million out-of-school girls. Just imagine what happens when a girl is not going to school. What does her life look like? She's one of the first ones to get up in the morning. She tends to the cattle. She cooks, she cleans. She's one of the last ones to eat and go to bed. And that is her life, day after day. She's more likely to be a child bride. And the cycle of illiteracy and poverty just continues intergenerationally. All of this can change if she's in school. My childhood was very sort of traumatic. So throughout all of that, school was actually my safe space. I could have friends, I could have joy. After I completed my 12th grade, there was an interruption in my own education. And at that time, there was pressure to get married. But I was very lucky because my aunt Mahe, she prevented that happening in my life and took me under her wing. She kind of stood like a rock behind me saying, yes, you can. And I ended up restarting my education. And at the age of 21, I went to London School of Economics, which completely changed the trajectory of my life. I started my journey in the nonprofit world in San Francisco. I ended up working in Ecuador, Mexico, Bolivia, South Africa, and it became the seed for Educate Girls. I didn't have aspirational confidence to actually continue down my path to education. I got help and I wanted to create that same experience for other girls. So essentially the model is really finding that advocate for girls' education. We call them Team Balika, which is a team for the girl child. And once you create that advocate in a village, we go door to door and we find every girl who's not going to school.
शुरुआत में जब 50 गांव के काम से शुरू किया, उसके बाद में 500 गांव का सफ़र रहा, तो हमको सबसे पहला तो कि हमको कौन से लोगों के साथ में काम करना है.
The Team Balika volunteers actually convince the families to bring that girl into school, make sure that she's staying in school, studying, is supported throughout, and then also providing life skills, like I said, for building that self-esteem and for building that confidence. So today we have over 21,000 Team Balika volunteers on the ground. The other big challenge that we were having is we would never know where we would find out-of-school girls. And then we got into this beautiful partnership with ID Insight, and they used all our door-to-door survey data and the artificial intelligence, machine learning to really predict the number of out-of-school girls per village. Their analysis showed that 5% of villages in India had 40% of out-of-school girls. The implication for that was huge because it would have taken us 45 years to find 1.5 million out-of-school girls. With this AI sort of predictive model, we could do this work in 5 years. So it was just like a no-brainer and just completely changed the trajectory of how we work today. So in the last 15 years, we have been able, in partnership with the communities and the government, to mobilize 1.4 million out-of-school girls to come back into the classroom and impact learning for almost 2 million children.
सबसे पहले तो मैं ये बताऊंगी कि मैं आज जो भी हूँ ना, सिर्फ शिक्षा और स्कूल की वजह से ही हूँ. और मेरी एज 19 है अभी. मैं अभी मतलब पार्ट टाइम में टीचर हूँ, पढ़ाती हूँ और खुद की तैयारी भी कर रही हूँ. जी. मैंने 5वीं करके स्कूल छोड़ दी थी। स्कूल बहुत सारी दूर थी, छोड़ दी थी। तो मुझे लग रहा था नहीं, बस अब घर का काम करना है और बाकी कुछ नहीं, सिलाई विलाई कर लेंगे बड़े होकर, बाकी कुछ नहीं। फिर मतलब एजुकेट गर्ल्स की टीम से मेरे घर पे आए, सर वगैरह आए, तो उन्होंने मेरे पापा मम्मी को समझाया। हॉस्टल में, जो KGB हॉस्टल में मैं पढ़ी हूँ 12th तक का, उठना बैठना सीखा, सब सामूहिक रहना सीखा। वो धीरे धीरे मेरे में सब सोच आने लगी, उन्हें भी और बड़े होने लग गए।
We are now launching Pragati, which means progress. So with Pragati, beyond the 8th grade, girls should actually be able to pursue either further education or skilling, or employment or livelihood options, because that is what finally will give them choices in life, and choices give you a voice. So for actual agency and empowerment, that's the missing piece that we want to actually build out. There is no equality for us till that last most vulnerable girl is equal.